what happened when you got shot in the head?
I was at a store. Then when we drove off, somebody shot in the car one time. At first, when I first got shot, I didn't know I was shot. Cause when I felt it, for the first 5 seconds, like it burnt my nerves out, so I can't really feel nothing right here. So the driver like panicked.
Oh, okay,
my brother really saved my life. If my brother was never there, like I probably don't know where I'd be. But everybody was coming through with the loud door. I appreciate it. I ain't even know how many people I affected with that situation. Like I ain't even know how many people love me and people like how many people like rule for me. Cause there's so many prayers went up. It's like a gift from the curse though. I don't want people to remember like or just know me. I was just like, you feel me?
Right.
Like cause I done made it through the worst. So I'm really like that person.
Right.
Who trying to get somewhere.
Right.
So I'm like a moving freight. Nothing can stop me.
Right.
Whatever, like I'm that. For real.
Alright, and we back on the Major Purpose podcast where we talk to major people who are on their major purpose. Today is no different. The guest today don't even need no introduction, man. Go ahead.
Just in case, baby, man. It's your boy C Glizzy, man. Kai City shit, 2736. I ain't know what that.
For sure. What up, fam? Oh, you got the dope in there. Don't leave me hanging though, Kyle.
What they do? Nah, man.
What's good? Nothing much. See, Glizzy. All right, for those who don't know, go ahead, just introduce yourself. What is it that you do? What you got your feet in? For those who don't know you.
I make music. I've been making music for, you know what I'm saying, for a minute, you know. I've been doing my things for, for a little while now. I've been shit, feel me?
Right.
Been doing my thing,
Right. And then where you from and shit?
I'm from Pompano Beach, Florida. Kai City, to be exact, 2736. You know, when you get out as 36, you go on 27 I, you know, that's how it come.
Right. What's it like growing up in Kai City though?
You know, it's like other hood, but you know, we're a little different, you know.
In what way?
36, we got our own swag, like we do what we gonna do. Nobody can make us do it, like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do whatever we want, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do whatever the fuck we want, and it's just like that. Like, we our own breed, we different as fuck. Like, you come over there, like, it's like, bitch, you been somewhere you never been before. I bring like New Yorkers down there.
Yeah.
I don't bring like people from Cali. Like everybody love that shit. Like,
yeah.
I promise.
What's it like for you though? What's the family life like? Like what's the family dynamic like growing up?
Growing up, it was good. Growing up, it was good. Coming up, you know that shit. I ain't gonna have no facade, but when I was growing up, I was just like one of them person like I wanted to outdo shit like for my own, cause people used to be sneaky and like that made me want to go do shit on my own and find out. When I find out, I just went to liking this shit. Like, you feel me?
What you mean sneaky though? You said people were sneaky?
Yeah, like watching people used to be sneaky. Like I ain't gonna say too much.
And then what kind of kid were you though? Like you was in school, you was outside?
I was like to my parents, I was a good kid, but I was just going. You feel me? I just be like I'm just crazy motherfucker. Like, I'm a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah.
For real, like, one time when I was in elementary, I think I was in, like, first grade, I got kicked out for getting caught in the bathroom with a girl. Like,
in the 5th grade?
No.
Oh.
Like, the first.
First grade?
Yeah, like, if I'm not mistaken, like, pre-K to first grade, right?
Pre-K?
Yeah.
Nah, pre-K go to kindergarten.
Pre-K, kindergarten, Yeah, it had to be either first grade or kindergarten. No cap. Like, my daddy can vouch for this shit right now. I call him.
You was smacking shit?
Yeah, I'm in the bathroom getting right. Like, I'm dead ass serious. That's why I got kicked out of that school. I used to go to Markham. I got kicked out of Markham in Pompano. Yeah. Then I had to go all the way to Park Ridge and Deerfield. Damn. I had to go there because I got kicked out. So I'm like, man, fuck. Like, so half of my years, I was going to Park Ridge, so I probably went to Park Ridge for like till the third grade. Yeah. And then I went back to Kai City. Damn. I went to Charles Drew.
Like you was on some music shit though, or you was just outside like the whole time, like just?
Nah, I always was on like some. I wasn't doing music though, but I was always on some like. I used to be like, you don't know about this shit called virtual DJ?
Hell yeah.
I used to be doing this shit. I used to be doing that shit all the time. That used to be my favorite thing to do when I was at the house. Yeah. So, I used to always want to do that, like stay in the house, you know what I'm saying, just play with the music. And I was always like looking up stuff like, learning about my, like, you know what I'm saying, learning about my past history, like, on the music tip. So I always knew, like, what the average, like, well, who up, like, my age, nobody knew what I knew at my age.
Right.
I used to be with the older people, like, how the fuck you know this? Like,
yeah.
Cause niggas just be like, I'm so held up. Then I got my old girl, my mama. I'm listening to her. She know about so much shit. Yeah, so I used to be picking up on that.
So what you listening to growing up though?
I used to be on Boosie, Pop.
Yeah.
Pop. Yeah, Boosie, Pop. Who else? Wayne. I was on a lot of Wayne. Briscoe.
Yeah.
I used to listen to Briscoe. Who else? Of course, Chief Keef.
Yeah.
Chief Keef for sure.
Type shit. How old are you, bro?
What you say?
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay. Cause you been kind of in the scene for a minute, like, and you was on the scene when you was like really young type shit.
For sure.
Like
I've been shit on them for a little minute. I've
right.
been telling them.
But they going back to Pompano. What you think? Like, what you think the difference is between Pompano and Lauderdale? Like
the difference between Pompano and Lauderdale.
Yeah. Cause before Kodak type shit, Pompano really, like, before y'all didn't really have that spotlight. Then it was a time where Pompano had a wave and like everything was coming out of Pompano, whether it was the music, the motherfucking shit, IG
Man,
shit.
First of all, a lot of that way bigger than Pompano.
Yeah.
Pompano was like a 15-minute like stretch. Like if you got power line, I ain't gonna say probably like 10 minutes. Like know how we drive down here.
Yeah.
So you got, I'm gonna keep it real. You really got Copens to Atlantic, but if you wanna be real, they could be like sample to Atlantic. That's Pompano.
Right.
You feel me? And they ain't too far. Like everything this close, like that close. It ain't hard to run into nobody. It's just too easy to run. So you definitely got like just the amount of people.
Yeah.
So in this Pompano small, in this like it's more we more lit. Matter of fact, we way more lit. Like, we get down for us to be like that look.
Right.
We way more lit. Like I be cracking foes all day.
Right.
You feel me? Like I be playing. Man.
So then when you started dabbling into the music and shit, like when you was like really on some recording type shit, like not just playing with it.
When I was about like probably like 14.
14?
Yeah, I want to say like 14. Probably like 12 too. Nah, probably like 12 when I was 12. Cause I used to sneak off. Like that's the only like first I'm gonna say that I used to have a job right by a studio when I was a jet.
Yeah.
Like probably like 11.
Yeah.
I used to be in a barbershop sweeping up. That's the only job I ever had. I used to be sweeping shit up.
Right.
But the studio was right there, so I used to have leeway. I used to tell mama, "Oh yeah, I'm up here sweeping, but I'm really in the studio."
Right.
Yeah, like that's really where I got it from. Like when I knew I could go in there and do it myself. My boy Cosmo too. Shout out to Cosmo. Cosmo was like the first nigga that let me get on the song. Nobody ever never let me get on that song. I used to have to do that shit on my own. Then Cosmo came with a fire hook. Like he was like, nah, I came up with a hook. Matter of fact, but he was like you feel me? He told me like, oh yeah, this how you need to do it. Like he helped me structure it. Like you feel me? Right. So that shit like really like made me start pushing. So my first couple songs when I was a jet was with Cosmo, like 4 or 5 songs.
And what was the first one when you had dropped it? When you was like, okay, people started playing that shit, you getting plays and shit?
Yeah, it got some plays, but at the same time,
yeah,
like that was when nobody ain't even like know that I was making music. So this was like me, like I'm still like I'm believing in myself. I'm a young nigga, like my mama don't even know. She like I'm coming home late night and shit. Like this shit like really like crazy.
Yeah,
cause I'm sneaking to do it. So now, when I get like probably like 15, 16, I go to middle school. I go drop a banger. That's what really caught everybody's attention. This shit called I Remember. And I dropped it in middle school. That shit ran up like hella plays. Like that shit ran up some numbers. So that's when like after that I started like doing it for real. Like I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do this. Like everybody fucking with. I got people walking up to me in school. Oh yeah. I remember when bitches ain't love me. Nah, that don't live. All right. Bitches on the fuck me. that bit was that was gas though.
And then like when you start getting that like attention, people start fucking with the shit, and you start focusing on it. Like it made you like, did you blow up to where you was like felt like you was that nigga at a point, or was you like still on the grind?
Nah, I was still on the grind, but every time like I was doing it, I wasn't really like noticing like how many people I was grasping. Like everybody was like, you know what I'm saying, locking on to me, but I'm not even knowing. I'm just doing it. I'm just still in the hood doing my thing.
Right.
Like you feel me? I ain't tripping. Like everybody like, man, you slide. You need to take it serious. Like you tripping. Like I'm like, I ain't dropping another song. So then I'm like, man, I'm gonna drop another little song. Cause like shit in the like I was getting in the streets like a little too like too much. Shit was getting hot, and I had dropped this shit called my first song called War Ready, and that's like when I dropped that wasn't my first song, but like that was like a couple like
in the beginning type shit.
It was like the beginning songs that really caught them like, and when I dropped that, everybody went dumb. Like that bitch did 100K in one day.
Damn.
Yeah, that bitch went dumb. Like that bitch did.
Right.
That bitch went dumb. Like,
and how old are you at the time? You said you were like 14, 15?
Nah, I was about like 15, 16.
15? Okay.
Yeah, I had to be like, matter of fact, I was 15.
Okay.
I was 15 for sure.
And then when you start like, I remember seeing around that time you was around like real celebrities. You was hanging with X and Wiz and shit. Like,
yeah, for sure.
When'd you first meet up with X?
I was about around that age.
Like, okay.
Yeah, he ain't from my hood, but like, he used to be older, like, like I used to catch him like at schools and stuff. Like I used to catch him giving away, and then like that's how I got a relationship with him. Like he used to always just see me like, damn, Jay, instead of bumping into you, like, and I'm steady coming up to him,
like rapping and shit. Like he knew you rapping all. Okay.
Yeah, I come up to him rapping and all. He like, damn, Jay, instead of bumping into you.
Right.
And then there's one video. He was at prom, and we was at a prom together, and he was like, man, what's up? He was, I think that was his cousin or something. He had brought out to a prom, and I ran up to him like, man, what it is? He like, oh, what it is?
Yeah.
So I go to saying this shit, and I'm like, bitch, pop that dick, pop that pussy like this shit, yeah. And that nigga, that bitch went dumb.
Yeah. How'd you feel when you when he had passed? Cause when he had passed, I didn't even know he had that big of an impact for real. Like when he was making music, I wasn't really fucking with the music, but like once he went, like that was a different kind of vibe. You feel me? Like. And it was like a new wave, and like certain people mess with that kind of music. But then when he passed, I seen his whole fan base, like they fuck with that nigga heavy. Like, what your thoughts on when he passed?
Man, it was a heartbreaker, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. That shit was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Cause it was just like he a real figure. Like he wasn't even like. It's all about how you move out here too, like, and how the situation was, how he was on live. And then, like, you can see everything. It's just crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
But the other figure, like I said, you was hanging with Wiz and shit. And then, like, how did that relationship,
long live Wiz, man, for sure, man. Long live my nigga Wiz, man.
For sure. When you was with him before he was really that nigga for real, like, really rapping for real,
Yeah, that's my boy, for sure. I'm talking about, that's my nigga, for sure.
How did that relationship come about?
I mean, it's just, like, on some shit, like, you know, just being out here.
Okay.
And that's what's like a bit better to me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Right.
Yeah, man. That he was really. We have like I started fucking with him more when he had caught he had caught his attempt murder. And then like you feel me, he had a house over there, like kind of where I be at. So you know, I ain't finna have him fucking with nobody else. Like I'm gonna get everything for him.
Right.
He was on house arrest, so. You know, our relationship was already like, you know, it was solidified. You know, that my nigga.
For sure.
My nigga.
What was your thoughts when he had to pass away?
Man, shit just crazy, man. I mean, you feel me? Like, shit was just crazy. Nigga came in, like, you feel me? Like,
do you feel like it's dangerous to be a rapper type shit? It's like every day we seeing it's another rapper just shit going left.
Being a rapper, the number one most dangerous job. Like it's like we the army.
What you mean by that?
Like man, we in war every day. Like, like I could be here, and like well, not me, but you know what I'm saying. Like niggas can be here and gone tomorrow. Like
yeah.
That shit be crazy. Like everybody like be grasping to you. More when people be gone and that shit be crazy. Like I don't be fucking with it. Like. I be seeing that shit, and like you feel me. I'm one of the ones like who made it out of the situation. For sure, nigga, I thank God every day, like, for that shit, you feel me? Like, even though it was a flake-ass situation, thank God.
Touching on that, like, one thing that did, like you said, people gravitate to when it's bullshit, like, let's say somebody passed and some crazy shit happened, that shit gonna get the plays, that shit gonna get the views.
Yeah.
And when your situation happened, like, it pushed you and you all in the blogs and the whole shit.
Right.
Touch on the situation, what happened?
As far as on what situation?
On the situation when you had got shot in the head.
Okay, so like people, you know, that shit just be people sure like everybody was coming through at the love though. I appreciate it. I ain't even know how many people I affected with that situation. Like I ain't even know how many people love me and people like how many people like were rooting for me because it was so many prayers went up.
Yeah.
And how that situation happened, it was like fluid, man. Like I was at a store, but you know what I'm saying? The paperwork, in the paperwork, they gonna lie in the news article. They say like I got out the car and then I walked out and got shot, but I never got out the car. So the person I was with, the driver, got out the car. You know what I'm saying? Got back in. And then when we drove off, somebody shot in the car one time.
At y'all?
It came through the back seat. I don't know. You feel me? I don't know where it was getting shot at, but when the bullet came through the back seat, it like grazed me, like so. That shit, it ain't grazed me. It went in, like, you can see how the shit is.
Yeah, I see.
Like, how it went in, but it was, like, at a little angle. Because, like, the nigga waited till he drove off, so the whole situation was fluid. Like, if somebody really wanted me, you feel me, how it'll be.
Right. So then when you had got hit, though, what's the whole deal? Like, what's you thinking, like?
What I was thinking?
Yeah.
I didn't even know at first, when I first got shot, I didn't know I was shot, cause like I was just like, you feel me, trying to see what's going on, and then when I felt it, like for the first 5 seconds, like it burnt my nerves out, so I can't like really feel nothing right here.
Okay.
So when it burnt my nerves out for like 5 seconds, I was just like shaking back. When I shook back, like, you feel me? The nigga had just got right. The driver was looking crazy and shit. I had my brother with me, but the driver was looking crazy. So my brother, like, you feel me, had slapped his ass.
Oh, cause they looking at you like he in shot, like he froze up.
Yeah, so the driver like panicked.
Oh, okay.
My brother really saved my life. If my brother was never there, like, I probably don't know where I'd be, but my brother saved my life though.
So what, he got in gear now?
Yeah, he got in gear. He wrapped me up, jacket, got me right, the pressure.
Yeah.
And you feel me? I was just like, you feel me? He was more like trying to make sure like I wasn't done on the situation.
Right.
Because I was shot, but I wasn't really thinking about like I was shot. Like in the situation, I'm like, this shit like an out of body experience. Like, yeah, for sure.
And then in that situation, like, or looking back on that situation, do you feel like it was a time where you feel like you couldn't have made it, or you like always knew you was gonna be straight?
Nah, you see, like, I ain't never, like, you feel me, I don't give up, so.
Yeah.
I'm always go, so I always feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you feel like it helped your career, though? Like we said, the bullshit be getting the plays and the views. Like, I feel like after that, like, more niggas on your music, more niggas playing your shit. Like, do you feel like it, in a way, helped your shit?
I mean,
like a gift and a curse type shit?
You could say that. I ain't gonna say it helped, but it's like a gift and a curse.
Right.
I ain't gonna say, if you wanna be real, it help. But it's like a gift and a curse though.
I feel you.
Cause you know, I don't want people to remember like or just know me or just like, you feel me?
Right.
Like, cause I done made it through like the worst, so I'm really like that person.
Right.
Who trying to get somewhere.
Right.
So I'm like a moving freight. Nothing can't stop me.
Right.
Whatever, like, I'm that. For real.
Nah, that's real. I feel you, because even when the shit happened, you making music in the hospital, then you come back, then you drop the goals. What was the whole mindset with the goals? Like, when did you drop?
When I dropped, man, I told them, boy, man, I'm finna shit on them.
Yeah.
I'm finna shit on them, man. I ain't playing with them, man. I got to shit on them.
Right.
I ain't no regular. And it's some trophies. Like, I always wanted when I was a kid.
Yeah. And then when you finally got, like...
I couldn't stop smiling.
Nah. What the whole process was, the shit, like, it was what you thought it would be, or is it like...
Nah, I ain't what I thought I would be.
What was it like?
Like, getting shot up, all type of shit, like, filing my teeth down. It was crazy. I ain't never think of... Nobody think about the process, though. Like,
Right.
But, boy, when you get the process, they gotta like shoot you up. You gonna be doped up though, so that shit hurt for a little bit though.
Yeah.
Getting that old girl, that shit hurt.
How long it take?
About like 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would say about 2 hours.
And then what you think? You think you gonna keep the goals, or you feel like you gonna go back?
I'm snatch them out. I'm put some diamonds in. Then after I take the diamonds out, I'm gonna go vanilla.
Okay.
Yeah, then I'm gonna go vanilla.
So you got the rat teeth right now. If you took your goals out,
I mean, you could say that, but it ain't like I seen my teeth like they ain't fucked up all the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like they ain't. Everybody should be like small as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, my shit like I got shark teeth. Oh no, not shark teeth. Shark teeth, like hell no. I got like my shit like they just a little smaller than what they is.
Okay.
Yeah, cause I really supposed to got them filed down way more, but I didn't. Them shit was hurting. I was like, nah.
Oh, that's the part that hurt when they be filing it.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you got it and you healed from it though, is it like some annoying shit like you can't eat some shit or like do the shit be hurting?
You can't eat hard candy.
Oh, okay.
You can't eat like hard shit like chicken. Sometimes be fucking with it. Like,
yeah.
I still be eating that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't knock that out. So I gotta eat chicken.
For sure. Like we said, you been in the scene. You been on the scene for a while. Like, how do you feel like you don't lose that buzz as a rapper, like to when people don't forget you?
Man, I thank God right now. I just get God, get that boy out. I mean, all the praise, man. You feel me? Cause I done, been through a lot. Shit, and I'm still going, so I just keep, you feel me? Just keep them first.
Right.
And keep doing my thing.
What keep you consistent though? Like to constantly go in the booth, constantly recording. What keep you consistent?
This is my lifestyle, so I feel like about another 6 months, I'll be rich as hell.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about, that I have a couple of animals.
Yeah. But what it take to get there, you feel like?
You gotta really want this shit. If you want, like...
What you mean?
Like, if you really want, if music, what you want to do,
yeah.
or whatever you want to do in life, you gotta really want that shit, and you feel me? You gotta put the work in. And I mean, if you ain't putting the work in, or your mind ain't there, that shit ain't gonna never be what it is. You feel me? Like, you see what you do right now?
Right.
Like, you a interviewer, right?
Right.
If you don't get up every day thinking about this shit, or like who I'm gonna do next, or what else I'm gonna do, like what I'm gonna push on my platform.
Yeah.
How you gonna go somewhere?
Yeah.
How another nigga gonna like wanna fuck with you? Cause I watch the work, and off the work, you know what I'm saying? I wanna fuck with you just like how you see my work.
Oh God.
You feel me? Like you wanna fuck with me.
Right.
It's all about, you feel me? How a nigga like view you and what you put out there.
Right.
So that's all it is, really.
Right.
I'll be looking at it.
What's the biggest thing you learned though, being like living this music lifestyle? What's the biggest thing you learned being in the industry?
Just be yourself.
Be yourself. What you mean by that?
Matter of fact, what I learned.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what I learned.
That.
Niggas fucking goofies.
What you mean?
Boy, these niggas be goofy. Yeah.
Unpack that.
I'm just saying, like, you gonna find a couple real niggas in this shit. And then, like, it's a couple, like a lot of people be facade and, like, you feel me? Like, I'm one of the ones, I ain't got no gimmicks. No strategy. They just me. What you see is what you get, man.
You feel like the music shit your purpose?
Yeah, most definitely. This is my dream. This is all I dreamed about when I was a kid. So, you feel me? Like, I'd rather do this and anything else. I know I could do a lot of other shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I be doing this shit, like, this is my thing.
Yeah, like you said, you got, if you want to do some shit, you got to be on that shit like 100%. You got to wake up every day, think about it. But when you're not at 100% and you don't feel like going in the booth, you don't feel like doing the business shit, like, what kick in to make you keep doing that shit?
Just the energy. I got my people around. They be like, man, what tripping, man? You better get on the music. Yeah, I got my family and I got my friends. They be rooting for me. So
yeah.
Okay,
then what's the creative process like when you go in the booth when you about to make a song?
I gotta just tune out and get to myself. For sure. When I tune out and get to myself, I'm unstoppable. Yeah, that's how I be.
How long you be in the booth?
It don't matter. I be in the booth for however long. I could be in there however. That's my crack house.
Yeah.
For sure.
How you feel about the music industry though? You feel like this shit is like different? You feel like you could fuck? Like you said, these niggas goofies. Do you feel like it's changing?
Yeah, it's changing. It's changing rapidly. Like every day is changing. like it's different like genres, different little ways people be like everything changes. So you never know like what'll be the new wave or like what's the new trend.
Yeah.
Like some nigga might pop out with some blue hair, blue nails and shit. Like nigga gonna be fucking with it.
Yeah.
Like favorite shit be like crazy.
But do you feel like you gotta hop on each trend though, or do you feel like you gotta stay?
Hell nah, that's what I said earlier about being yourself. Like I learned that too. You gotta just be yourself. Like stay to yourself. Do what you feel me. Whatever you do, that's what you do. You feel me?
Right. But then don't you think that kind of holds you back and like not get you to the point? Like I ain't saying like dick ride every trend, but let's say if TikTok, for example, TikTok is the new shit right now. Right. You gonna have to hop on TikTok and make a TikTok type shit, you know?
Yeah, it be like that, but I be like, you know, I'm just starting to get on that shit. I used to hate that shit, but I be on that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, yeah, that's the trend though.
Yeah. What you got coming up with the music shit?
I got a tape coming up called Florida Boys. Y'all need to be on the lookout for that.
Okay.
I got some new music dropping soon.
Okay.
Yeah, most definitely. Be on the lookout for that. Tide and the Realist dropping soon. The Realist.
Okay. And what's your goals with the music shit, cuz? Where you see yourself? Where you want to be at with this music shit when it's all said and done?
When it's all said and done, I have me a couple plaques.
For sure.
I'm, M'd up.
For sure.
Fam, I'm gonna be taking care of fam. This shit really like gonna be for wealth. It's gonna be for my kids. Like, cause I don't know if they wanna do music or what they wanna do.
Right.
But I know where I'm gonna be at with this shit.
Right.
For sure. And I can do whatever. Either if I'm gonna be singing in the next 10 years, but I'm gonna be real successful.
Right. And for somebody who coming up, let's say somebody who want to chase their purpose and want to do music, whatever the case, like what's the tip you'll get them?
Man, be yourself.
Be yourself.
And, do your thing, man. Can't really like, you feel me?
Right. Okay, then, cuz. Hey, I appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? On the Major Purpose for sure. What I'm gonna do is just have you look into the lens and just say a word or a phrase. That's how we gonna end it.
Skirt gang, Glizzy and K, 27, 36 shit, man. Crack a fool, man.